I want to share a story with you about really the power of allowing ourselves to feel our love. You know, a lot of us grew up and were taught that it wasn't really cool to show and feel our love. I remember when my own son Mark was in 2nd grade, I used to give him a hug and walk him to the end of the street. And when the bus would come to bring him to school, I'd give him a hug. One day he said, "Dad," he said, "don't give me a hug at the bus anymore." And I was like, "Why?" And then I got it. Because it's not cool. Well, you know, I had an experience last night. I saw the movie Monsters, Inc. And in the end, Sully, one of the main characters, goes to check up on a friend, a little girl who he made friends with, that he thought he was never going to see again. And this little girl really opened his heart. And he walks into her room and he says, "Boo." And you hear her call back to him with her pet name for him, "Kitty." And I heard that and I cried for about 5 minutes. And I could have cried for about a minute or even less. And it occurred to me to stop, you know, to move along. All right, enough, move along. But the depth of that love, that innocence, is in all of us. And it feels so good to feel it and express it. And 5 minutes after that movie, after I got up, my son called. Now Mark he's a teenager, he lives with his mom. I call him a couple of times a week. He answers the phone every couple of weeks. Normally he lets it go to voicemail. He knows Dad's calling to say hi and he loves him. And every couple of weeks he'll answer. And then rarely will he ever call me, unless he wants something. And he called me out of the blue. But it wasn't out of the blue. It was because he felt my love. I wasn't particularly directing it to him, although it was, you know, it was like a parent checking up on their kid when they're sleeping. It's just such a beautiful reminder to me to, when my heart is open, to stay with it. And I hope it's as powerful a reminder for you.